Welcome to my YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Parents know their children in ways that only they are capable of knowing. In fact, observant and dedicated parents will often know their children better than their children know themselves. Such was the case with Saint Therese and her mother. Saint Therese's mother was aware of a certain self-love as well as a stubborn streak that Saint Therese had as a child. But she was also aware that Saint Therese responded contritely when confronted with her shortcomings and quickly changed from self-love to virtue. On one occasion, wanting to test the limits of her daughter's self-love, her mother said, "Therese, if you will kiss the ground, I will give you a halfpenny." A halfpenny was a fortune in those days for a child, and was certainly something that any child would desire. But upon receiving such an offer from her mother, Therese responded defiantly, "No, thank you, Mama, I would rather go without it." The lesson was not lost on Therese. She never forgot about this gentle invitation from her mother and eventually realized that her mother was only helping her to see her own need to grow in humility. It takes a caring mother to teach such a subtle lesson to her daughter. But Therese was a good learner, and this small challenge to her pride enabled her to see this tendency toward pride and overcome it quickly. When someone challenges your pride, offers a gentle correction, or highlights your sinful tendencies, how do you respond? It's so very easy to initially respond like Saint Therese did, with defiance. But even if you do find that initial tendency within you, seek to imitate Saint Therese by letting the lessons others teach you to sink in. When the words of another bothers you in some way, do not react with anger, self-will, stubbornness, or pride. Rather allow that person's words to be the source of your own examination of conscience. Even if a comment or correction is very slight, be attentive to any initial negative reaction on your part. Very often, what bothers you the most is more on account of your own sin than it is on account of the judgmentalness or rudeness of another. In fact, what you perceive as another's sin might not be sin at all. It might be love, given to you in the form of correction and guidance. Don't miss out on these subtle, or even not so subtle acts of love God gives you so can grow in virtue. Dearest Saint Therese, you are greatly blessed by a mother who loved you dearly. She loved you with such a powerful love that she was willing to offer you even the smallest correction when you needed it. Pray for me that I may receive all correction with love and humility. May I imitate your willingness to listen and change when I am invited to do so by the love and care of others. Saint Therese, pray for us.